Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for what is birthing and what's coming in for the next astrological year, the new astrological year, which starts on the 20th of March, also coincides with the equinox, the start of Aries season. And the reason I wanted to do this is intuitively I got the message to do it a couple of weeks ago. Just because I feel like something really important is about to birth, and we're just going through a phase now in the end of Pisces season, Neptunian energy of releasing something really big, and then something's coming in. Important is coming in this year with Aries season, and we have the Two of Cups, Moon, Cancer. So there's love coming in for you and a very strong connection coming in immediately. So, and then also Virgo, as a lot of you know, I got sick, I got a cold, and so I couldn't do my regular fortnightly reading for March 16th through to the 31st. So this is kind of replacing that reading, but it works over a longer period, not just over a fortnight. It goes for the astrological year. So the universe kind of just said, this is what you're doing. So here I am. So beautiful. We have the Two of Cups, and I feel like there's this lovely nurturing energy coming through for this. They're just saying the spirit of love, pure love. So whether it's like you're wanting to love something, or you've got a lot of love to give, or you're feeling really loved, that's a beautiful energy to come through for you, Virgo. So this is a general reading. I should say you are the masters of your own destiny and your own energy. So just take what feels right and leave the rest. Ooh, Cup 10, Pluto, Pisces. Beautiful. Wow, you have got love and the happiness coming in. And it's coming around this time. It's coming around again. It's been a long cycle, actually. And it's been quite erratic, quite up and down, this kind of energy that's been there in terms of some kind of heart or love connection, or your connection to just love in general. But it's coming back around again for you to look at it and realize how much you've grown and what a different person you are now. And it's quite fascinating. It's bringing a lot of insights into it, and that's going to make you very happy. I mean, it brings with it a lot of happiness. There's always opportunities. It's not going to make anything happen to you, but the opportunity is there. Virgo, I should also say there is an extended reading to this as well. There will be. So, and we will look at the future beyond. We'll take a closer look at career, money, and finance as well, as this is the general part of the reading, and whatever else needs to be clarified in this part of the reading. So keep an eye out for that after the reading, and the link will be in the description box below. So what else is coming through for Virgo? So far beautiful, and I feel like there's a real opportunity here to let go of something. They're just showing me this, like, you know how Pluto's part of the Kuiper belt, and it's got this kind of weird elliptical orbit. It kind of goes ooh, and it's kind of like, this is not something that has regularly circled into your life, but it's something that has gone on this quite interesting trajectory, and then it's come back to you, and it's kind of reached full circle now. So interesting. What else is coming through for Virgo? Wow, another cup. Cup Princess, Water Palace. Wow, so there's some kind of offer coming through here. I do feel like there's an offer coming in. But there's all this, I mean, so far there's all these cup energies. So it's very much looking at your emotions, about your creativity. Also, I feel like there's going to be adjustments around the home for you, Virgo, in terms of just feeling better and more balanced around the home energy. This Water Palace energy is something that you've been wanting to bring in on an emotional level, a heart level, that is now there and able to grow and start to mature. So it is, this can also be, again, very creative. It can be an offer. It could be a creative idea that comes in. It can be an apology. It can be an offer of the heart, an offer of love coming through. So it can be many things. It's just someone, you're being offered something. It can be unexpected, like a surprise. So I'm going to pull some more cards for you, Virgo, and see where this is going. But ultimately, like on a bigger level, this astrological year is really working on your heart chakra, on your relationships. And it's kind of interesting because, you know, we've gone from 1 on your own to 2 to the 10 of cups. And it's seeing the cycle of that, and it's going to progress. It's going to progress to that 10 of cups. Interesting. So Death card, the 3 of Wands, the Devil, the 8 of Pentacles. There's a commitment coming up. The Ace of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. The 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. Beautiful. That was the only cup card that was missing. And the 2 of Swords. And you'll never guess what's at the bottom of the deck. I just saw then. The 2 of Cups. So it's all about love. A lot of love and connection coming in here. And self-love as well. So very beautiful energy coming through. So there's a huge transformation coming in around that. There's a rebirth, there's healing, there's coming back to a sense of being able to be present and not have something heavy in your heart, to be able to, it can be related to a nostalgia from the past. There's a nostalgia for the past, a time when you were happy in the past. Even if it was the briefest glimpse, it could have been a very long time, but there's a time from the past that's coming back, that feeling and that happiness, and something very deep that was kind of stuck is being transformed. And so, yeah, there's this beautiful offer, there's this beautiful heart healing that's coming through here, which is really beautiful. Now, as I said, with this cycle of happiness that's kind of comes in and out, in and out, in and out, there is a sense that it's coming back again to be looked at. And part of the thing that we're looking at is this Devil energy. It's a very strong Capricorn energy. It could be related to a Capricorn in your life. But this Death energy is heading straight for it. So it's being transformed. It's looking at areas where you have felt bound and stuck to somebody in the past, where there has been a lack of freedom, where you kind of got in a cycle. Maybe both of you got in a cycle here, or it can even be an idea of the other person as well, if you're single and you've kind of had this projection or idea of somebody else. But very much it's where you've felt disempowered or given your power away to something. It can be a very fear-based energy, that Devil energy. And we can see that there is a sense that there is a new dawn on the horizon in terms of the heart energy. And so what's happening here is that there's a rebalancing coming through. And really, if there's a relationship that has felt stuck, or any kind of, this 10 of Cups is really looking at a relationship in your life or a cycle of happiness, however that plays out. And it's very much, with this rebalancing, it's being open to receive or open to give. So depending on what was out of balance, like maybe you felt like you didn't have anything worthwhile to give, or you didn't have anybody to love, or you didn't have love to give for whatever reason. And this time it's like now you're going to have that. Whereas if you felt like you're always giving and not getting anything back, then it's be open to receive, and that balancing and that love is coming back in. And so it's very much about, I do feel like there's going to be a big choice point around this, about what truly makes you happy. But what else is coming in is, I'm getting the word trust, is learning to trust your intuition big time about this. Now, it can be big time about a person as well, that there is a sense that there is a sense that you might have been blinded to each other's flaws as well, if you're in a relationship, and understanding where this is going. There's a real sense of trust of where it's going, where this is going. And so, and this can relate to you, whether you're single or with a partner or breaking up with a partner, however that plays out. there is a real sense that your intuition is going to fully kick in here, especially with this Pisces energy coming through and this Pluto energy as well. So, I mean, Pluto is the planet of transformation and also rules Scorpio. And we have the Death card, which is transformation, and Scorpio is coming in here. So also, you know, this is hitting it's obviously hitting relationship lines, but I can also see it's hitting commitment. Whether you want to remain committed to someone or not, but it's also hitting work. So your commitment to what it is that you love, that you work, because your heart is getting this huge overhaul, really. And I mean, it's fantastic what's happening here. This is the center line and it's absolutely beautiful. It's all about connection, love, healing, and really, really feeling happy. And I know, you know, you can say that and some of you might be like, well, what about the money? Is the money coming in? I don't care about being happy. Or some people like say things like that. And it's like, you can't underestimate this love that's coming in. We will look at career and money in the extended. And there is some, with this Eight of Pentacles here, it's actually interesting because I feel like this is something that is probably more related to career, this Cup Princess line here. It can be, I feel like it's all intertwined because your heart is connected to what you love doing, whether you love turning up to work or your career or whatever it is that you do every day, your daily routine. And that also, how you relate to your heart also is how you connect to people, connect to workmates, connect to clients, connect to bosses or employees, however you are, or just family members, loved ones, social settings, however, whatever it comes in. So I feel like this is something that has been something gets brought to an initial completion. There's what I'm getting here with this, okay, as an overall, is that there might be a few things that you start, and this can relate to anything, whether it's work, business, relationships. There's a few things that start that kind of look promising, look like they're going somewhere, and then they don't. And it's like you constantly, if you go down the wrong path, you're kind of always going to be brought back to this alignment, to this center. So it's like you might learn a little bit if you go a little bit wayward to the right or the left. You're like, oh, I learned that wasn't the thing that was going to make money for me, or that wasn't where I felt really valued, or that wasn't right for me. But then you get brought back to the center again as to what is feeling good for you. So I do feel like there is a commitment to self coming in, more so than anything. And for some of you, there's a sense that something does grow and there's a commitment that grows, that then therefore there is this decision pending that to remain in a comfort zone that may not be either making you feel valued. There may be lack there. It may have brought stability, but maybe it didn't pay enough. Maybe you weren't getting enough love. Maybe you weren't getting enough respect. Whatever it is, I think, you know, the more that this sense of self-love and self-respect comes in and commitment to self comes in, the more things will become more obvious that they're not the right fit for you. And so it's kind of, there might be a shedding process that comes through with this as well. Yeah, I mean, there might be a shedding process that comes out that occurs with this as well, because at the center is this Ace of Cups. At the center is your heart. And there's a blessing and a gift coming from the universe around that. So I think that's kind of what I'm getting mostly for you, is that if people come and go, then therefore it will kind of like, it was like they will be pushed sideways from this energy of the heart. And it's kind of like, you know, there might be something that showed initial promise, initial growth, you're getting some results. But at the end of the day, if you tune into if this is what your heart really, really wants, is that true or not? And that's kind of what it's always like, coming back to your heart and checking in and seeing if it's like your inner compass. it's like you're in a navigational tool and it's saying, is this right for me? And it's like intuitively, maybe I can't sense intuitively whether this is right or not. But if I come back to my heart and really talk to my heart will have the answers. So that is kind of the energy that's coming through, is really checking in with your heart. It's beautiful energy, actually. So I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you, Virgo. But definitely you've got the Two of Cups twice, so they are both the cards of love. So very much you are being very much aligned to someone. This can be a new romance coming in, a new lover coming in, or aligned to something you love, or working with people that you love. You're very much just being aligned into partnerships that are good for you, relationships that are really going to make your heart sing and bring you some peace. So, and again, it's about feeling, keep coming back to the home. So it's about feeling happy within yourself, but also within your home. Okay. What does Virgo need to hear? It says the point of power is always the present moment. Oh, the past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. And that's kind of really says a lot, taking your own power back with the devil. There's very sense of being in the present moment with this card. And I think that, this is what it's doing. It really does bring you into a lighter state of freedom where those heavier energies are no longer affecting you. And when they come in, like this frequency of love is so pure and high that when a lower frequency like the devil or the Five of Pentacles comes through, it's like they cannot kind of coexist together, these frequencies. And so you'll find that anyone or anything that's attached to those frequencies will just kind of get blown out of the water. So that's actually really, really positive. It's really the beautiful reading of love, Virgo. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to hold this up for you and show you this beautiful card of the Two of Cups. You're definitely going to be feeling the love, feeling very loved, and wanting to love as well. So beautiful energy coming through. So I'm going to take it over to the deep read now, and the link will be in the description box below. We'll get some clarifiers for some of these energies coming in. We'll find out what's coming in the near future and the future beyond and what more we need to know about that. And we'll also pull some particular cards focus in on career, money, and love and relationships. And that's where we'll kind of be able to see sometimes where some of these energies correspond. So I'd love it if you come over to that. The link is in the description box below for the extended reading. Just click on that and we'll take you over to Vimeo. If this is where we're leaving each other, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. It's a beautiful energy of love. And if you think this will help somebody, I feel like there's a lot of healing coming through as well. And this can be healing not only you, but I'm also getting like a younger female as well for some of you, however that applies. And that can be I'm just getting a younger female. So, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment or share if you think this will help somebody. And take care, Virgo. I'll see you next time. Bye.